And we are back. So, survival check. 8.
And keep rolling until we find more goblins. Well, not yet. Not yet. Still going.
Damn.
Wow, natural 20. First try.
Yeah,
First try.
First try.
First try out of 10. You know, let's go. Okay.
First try. Shh, doesn't matter.
First try when he started counting how many times he was rolling.
You make it. You guys actually don't ever see any kind of village. You're not really sure why.
Oh no.
But you do eventually stumble upon a large, probably 1,200 foot long barrier of forest that now stretches out before you.
Okay.
You're not really sure why you didn't see a village. You feel like you may have gotten a little bit off track, but oh well.
Oh, wait. Actually, I'm saying this like, was there a village before the forest, or was it in the forest?
I think it was...
No, because we were supposed to travel along it, and then there was a fork in the road, and there was a forest.
Yeah.
I need one more survival check.
From who? Anybody?
From the
Can I
ranger with
assist?
advantage.
Ranger. From their ranger.
This is already his natural terrain. He already gets advantage on this.
Thank God.
14.
Glad.
Thank God. Thank God.
So,
Okay.
you make it just fine through the forest. You take your time, kind of move a little bit more carefully in here, and eventually the trees in front of you stop, and you enter this wide open field where you can hear the distant sound of waves lapping across the ground. You continue forward until rising up, you see a large lake that now stands in your way. What do you all do?
You got us friggin' lost, didn't you?
No, actually, we were supposed. No, the cave was supposed to be past the lake.
Yeah, it's supposed to be around the lake. So we are in the
So
right
we're actually
area.
we skipped the village. We're in the right area.
So I say we move around the lake and find this cave.
All right.
Yeah.
How big is this
Everybody. The lake itself is probably the length of a football field, about 100 yards.
Oh, okay.
About 100 yards across, but it's a little bit wider. It's probably about 300 yards wide. So everybody make me an investigation check.
Or, before we do all that, we can take a rest, get everybody back up to full.
Fighting in the middle of the night. We took a long rest.
Yeah. You guys are good. It took you a couple more days to get here.
So, am I back to full health or no? I'm just...
Yes, you are.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, but we got a nat 20.
there's-
So.
Oh,
There's no
investigation?
Yeah, there's no problems. You actually find on the opposite end, on the north end, the northwest side of the lake, there's a path that leads down and seems to be like carved into the ground itself and spirals around the lake with a small barrier up of stone that stops the lake from pouring down into it. And you actually travel downwards under the earth itself until you come to a large cave opening deep within the ground itself.
That's a little strange.
Yeah.
Hey, screw it. We're getting paid for it. Let's go.
I'm so glad you're
Shall
one
we
to
do
rush
this?
in.
Shall we do this, friends? Oh, I'm not one to rush in. I'll let Nala do it first. He's our trap tester.
We send the rogue first. See if he explodes.
Actually, when we start entering the cave, I'm gonna try to
Technically,
sneak.
you can send my bat in first, if you wish.
Ah, smart.
Let us do that.
All right.
While they're sending in the bat, I'm gonna also try to sneak.
Go ahead and roll it.
Stealth right there.
I know two things. Who's in front and who's in back?
So,
I'll be in the back. Or near the middle. I'll be near the middle.
Who's in front?
Be in the back.
The monk's probably in front. If we remember this, the walking pattern.
I would say that the monk and the rogue are in the front.
Rogue first.
No,
Rogue
monk
first.
first.
We took a
Rogue
vote.
first.
Rogues first.
Makes no sense. All right.
You didn't know you didn't get a vote.
I
So
didn't get
the
it.
rogue would not go in first.
Actually, the rogue would be the first one in because he's stealthy.
It's not how it works.
That's true, technically.
All
right.
What was the walking pattern?
It's supposed to be monk first.
Pussies, and then Nala just walks in first.
Good.
All right. So you begin traveling along inside. Who's right behind Nala?
The rogue.
I guess I'll be. My stealth of 13, which is sad.
Well, the
Yeah.
bat is in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bat's first, actually. To be technically correct.
100
Okay.
The
feet.
best kind of correct.
How are you guys seeing in here?
Oh, I have night vision. Dark
Oh,
vision,
yeah,
sorry.
I only have dark
You have
vision.
Lola.
I have dark vision of 60.
I don't have shit.
When I look through my bat, I have blind sight and I have dark vision as well.
So I'm blind as shit.
Yeah, so that's great. I'm so glad we sent him in first. The guy who can't see shit in the dark.
Don't worry, I'll be his eyes.
Hey, Nala.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw with a disadvantage.
Nice. 15.
15.
Please don't let him lose a leg.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are walking through here, you feel your foot kind of reach against something, and something snaps.
Oh,
And
God.
there's a brief rumble as rocks just immediately begin to pour. Estmaiden, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oh, good God.
And this is why we should have sent the fucking rogue in first.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't with disadvantage, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, because you're a pussy and want to stand behind the guy who can't see in the dark.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
So this is how we gotta play this.
Yeah, kill the pussy ass rogue.
All right. Well then, what do you guys do?
Okay, I said, we're gonna slow this down. And I'm
I
gonna
sit
roll
down.
for perception.
No, I sit down and tell the rogue to go fuck himself.
Nella's very unhappy with you.
We are gonna take this slow, and let's look and see what we can find.
So, are you searching
Well-
for traps then?
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah.
I will be looking with him.
Oh wait, the rogue's finally doing his job?
What? Never thought it would happen.
I'm an assassin, sir. I don't look for traps yet.
Now
Can
you
anyone look for traps?
Yeah, the rogue can.
Yep.
That's his thing.
Okay, so
Okay,
what do I roll?
Lay people.
Actually, you're gonna roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, I find nothing.
Yeah, everything looks good.
So, can I look?
Actually, wait, no, because Valpyr was trying to help me with that.
Yeah.
That's a rogue thing. He can't help you with that.
Dang it!
That is specifically a rogue ability.
Okay. So, you're on your own. We're all gonna die because of you.
All right.
Oh,
But we don't know that.
Yeah, everything looks great. There's no traps here. Not a single one.
Guys, I'm gonna go to the back.
No, you're not.
I will not let him pass.
No, he's not back. He thinks everything looks fine. Why would he go to the back?
No, let's take it slow.
Hey, Estmaiden. Who's right behind Estmaiden?
I think the monk May was behind him.
Yeah.
I need both of you to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Nala's still sitting next to the trap that the rogue didn't detect and not doing shit.
This is probably a good another 50 feet down the path. Just so you know.
Fuck him.
Wow. So, Erevan,
Mm-hmm.
You take 2 points of fire damage. Estimated, you take 9 points of fire damage.
Well, I'm down.
As you continue to step, you see this light for a brief moment. You look down, you see this glyph on the ground. You just kind of shit. As massive explosion of flame engulfs your entire body. Eravon, you are just barely struck. He takes the full brunt of the damage. You were just barely struck by some of the flames. Your robes kind of catch fire for a brief moment. You just immediately get them right out.
Could I have some help?
All right.
No, you can't.
I
Yeah,
say
I
we
think
let him
I'll-
bleed out.
I'll go
I s-
up to our bleeding out friend and try and, heal him, help him.
Okay,
Do a
you can
healer's kit.
you can expend a use of a healer's kit, which will stabilize him, but keep him unconscious at 0. Or you can make a medicine check, which will do the same thing. Or you can give him a healing potion, which will put him right back up. Or if anyone has healing spells, that'll bring him back up too.
Do we even have
As,
someone with healing
as all
spells?
this
We have a lot
as
of
all this
potions.
is happening, I walk up next to him and I go, I think you should let him bleed out.
I guess I'll use a healing charge on him from the healing kit.
So my bat didn't set any of these glyphs off or anything?
No, he did not. These were the first one was a small tripwire placed
Use the
along
potion,
the
man.
ground. The second one was pressure activated.
And your
So
bat's
the bat-
in the air. So
Yeah, that flying over, I didn't do anything here.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you
Well, I'm
are.
gonna
Go ahead.
I'm going to have my bat basically go down to the tunnel to the maximum distance,
Okay.
and then get on the roof of the cave. And I'm sure this attention is going to bring guards or something. So I'm getting ready.
Okay. So whoever healed estimated, go ahead and mark off a use of your healer's kit. I believe there's 10 per healer's kit.
Yes, there's 10.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I already marked it off.
I need you to roll me a d4.
Yep.
Here's rolling a d4.
Oh, that's a
That's
20.
it.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
You can
There
keep
we
that.
go.
If you want. That's fine. Yeah. All right. That is how many hours you were unconscious.
7 hours.
Could have used a potion.
3 hours.
Oh, 3.
So are we sitting here for 3 hours?
It's your guys' decision.
Actually, that would allow me to look for traps again.
I feel like we should, back up maybe 100 feet and just wait
This place is.
till he wakes up.
You guys want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, you'd have to. Short rest would be about half an hour. You guys want to take a long rest, or you just want to hang out for 3 hours?
I grab the rogue, throw him over my shoulder, and say, well, since he can't find shit, maybe we should go back outside until he's awake. And then
I
start-
will agree with
before-
Nala and be like,
Before
I think
anybody-
that,
Yeah, before
agree with
anybody
that
can
plan.
say anything, I just start walking out.
So we're taking a long rest.
yes, make sure your dumbass wakes up.
Now,
Alright.
does this
Take
does
his
this cave
goals while he's out.
is this cave even, or is it descending into the mountain?
It's descending downwards, down actually underneath the lake itself.
My God, what have we got? Jesus Christ. So we're taking a long rest then. That's finalized.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
No
waiting
problem.
for you
So
to wake up. So you can
Everyone
look for
except for Tyler is back to full HP. Tyler, there's not enough time for you to take a long
Oh,
rest.
yeah.
When you're unconscious, it doesn't count as restful. So you're back to 1 HP, but during the rest of the long rest, you can take a short rest and expend hit die to heal if you so choose.
Ah, okay. Let's do it.
You've got 1 hit die, so roll that, add your constitution
Oh!
modifier.
Oh!
Plus your constitution modifier of 0.
Yeah, I have a constitution modifier of 0.
Alright, so you are at 2 HP.
I'm going to take the potion too. Because screw it.
Okay. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so.
Yeah, you've got
2d4.
5. You've got 5 potions.
Wait, is it 5 potions per person?
No, it's just 5 potions total.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know you
we
could,
split them up.
you know you can roll it all together.
Yeah, but there we go. It's easy. Yeah, I'm
So
back
you-
up to full.
Okay.
Okay.
And with that, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah. This time, Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. DeFinkle, can you use detect magic to see if we find any more runes? So that way I don't get fire blasted again.
Well, yeah, I can do that.
Please and thank yous.
You want to cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Yes.
Okay. Let me double check something on that real quick. I believe I just rolled the DM version of a natural 20, opening right up to the page. I love when that happens.
Look at that.
All right. So, okay, that'll last 10 minutes.
Okay, so we'll be moving very slowly.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead for traps for me, Tyler.
Yeah. It's an investigation.
Indeed, it is.
Can I not roll in that one this time? Thank you.
14.
Yes.
Please find
Okay.
something.
You don't see any traps, except for one.
Okay.
Except for one.
Except for one.
Yeah, as you're continuing along, you are looking very carefully at the ground this time. You notice that there is a small one of these steps forward are actually split into almost like blocks, and you notice that one of them is just ever so slightly indented. You kind of reach forward, you take a look at it, and you realize that you're looking at a pressure plate that extends a good 15 feet out. If you want to get past this, it's going to have to be disarmed.
Okay.
Or
Back up, guys.
Or is there
Back
a
up.
rock around here?
Wait.
Yes, I will
Good
back
point.
up.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of rocks, but you get the impression that stepping on it is what's going to trigger this. Putting pressure on this pressure plate is what's going to trigger it.
Right, so we gather enough rocks, we can just activate it.
Actually, yeah, that'd be better. I'm not gonna get my face fried off again. I already lost my eyebrows.
I think you should try it.
Go ahead.
How
stop
about you
that.
try it, Nala?
Tyler, you are capable of disarming traps.
Yeah, but I had to roll stuff for it, right?
Just making sure you know. Yeah, there'd be a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I thought it was thieves'
Well,
tools.
it's thieves'
Okay.
tools for disarming
use
traps.
the-
I thought.
You use the thieves' tools, but the skill is sleight of hand.
Oh.
No,
I was
So-
pretty sure it was thieves'
Thieves'
tools check
yeah, it's
for
a
disarming traps.
tools check.
The thieves' tools,
still
the
dead.
thieves' tool itself is what you use. Yes, but since he's proficient in it, he gets to add his sleight of hand, and even if he's not proficient in sleight of hand, he gets to add his proficiency bonus to it.
Oh God.
It's okay. It's not
Yeah,
like we're all
actually-
counting on you to not get us blown up.
Yeah, because
or anything.
here's the thing. What could happen is that since that pressure plate is 15 feet long. Okay, stand back.
we all take one giant step back.
20 feet back.
So you said
I
sleight of
watched.
hand?
Sleight of hand. And are you proficient in sleight of hand?
No. But I
Okay,
got an
well, you-
18.
Well, you get to add your proficiency to it because you have thieves' tools.
Okay, so
That's
that's
20.
a 20. That's a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You can just deftly just lift it right up, kind of reach in there. You find the little mechanism that's involved in it, and just.
And it's
slap
a mission impossible moment where you don't breathe. Oh, okay. Okay. We're good.
Directly
Okay,
after
go
this.
step on it, test it.
Nala, you go first.
As he says that, I push him onto it.
It's okay. It's disarmed.
Connection dropped again, sorry. What?
Okay.
I said
What happened?
as you say, Nala, go first. I push you onto the pressure plate.
It's all good.
You
It's
and-
disarmed.
You and me, big man. You and me. We're gonna have
You wanna
a
go-
beautiful. We're gonna have a beautiful time together.
You want to go a few rounds?
No,
I'll let you go first.
maybe later.
Nala, not right now. all
Okay.
calm
So
down.
we're
Alright.
moving on, right?
Yeah, so you actually now exit this hallway into a room. Let me draw you a map.
The cameras on Roll20 have died. So actually, I'm gonna back out and come right back. Wait, nope, they're moving again. Well, at least, yeah, yep, they're moving again. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Alright.
God, that was scary. Sleight of hand check, man.
really hoping you wouldn't screw up this time.
I kind of hope he screwed it up.
Man, Falfir, you and me both, man. You and me both.
And yes, I know that I'm not using the straight line tool. That's by design.
Okay, that's fun.
Hey, did you know you weren't drawing in a straight line?
Freaking terrible DM, bad artist. Ugh.
I'm actually a terrible artist. I'm just an awful artist. That's not even a joke. So bad.
Every artist can become better with a ruler.
Well, this isn't a building. The lines
Yeah.
aren't.
Okay. What are these? I feel like these empty spaces are going to be important for something.
Yeah, doors.
This is just a question. Do I get XP for disarming traps?
Potentially.
Slight victory. Okay.
Just say no.
Slight victory.
XP for
Slight victory.
Just say no to rogues.
Don't hate on rogues. Man, when you get to level 3, rogues, especially assassin rogues, become disgusting.
Is there an erase tool?
Yeah, you can click on the line and delete it. That's one thing. Not too sure about an erase. Yeah, I guess there's an erase tool.
Which then also erases the grid.
Wait, it
Does it?
Yeah.
it does.
Well, it's not actually erasing. I'm simply drawing on it in white.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
I thought
You don't need to right here.
I was about to say, what? See, she agrees.
I can just erase the entire grid and have everyone really confused. Here's your map, guys. Good luck. Okay. So you are coming in. We're doing this top down. So
Okay.
this area right here. Come on. Oh, I gotta click. So this area right here is where you're stepping into this room. All right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
These two other areas that you were talking about, those are in fact doors.
Okay.
Okay. This area right behind it, I'm gonna draw right here until about here. So this area that I just filled in is a massive gap.
Oh,
Right?
okay. That's what that is.
This is a huge chasm right there. My art skills are legitimately awful. For that, I apologize. This
No,
is
that's
this is my biggest failing as a DM, is that I'm a terrible artist.
That's okay.
Hopefully, it's enough that you guys can understand what I'm trying to
I get,
show.
yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
because I was about to ask, is this a wall that we can't see past?
I was getting to it.
Okay, what I do is when we walk into the thing, right, I nudge Nala and, hey, Nala, there is a chest over there. Right over there, there is a chest.
I look at him and go, piss off.
Hey, I'm the one with the dark vision here, man.
Yeah, you're also the one who led me into
This
a trap.
This room is lit.
Oh, never mind. I apologize.
Yeah, no, I hadn't had a chance to tell you that yet. All right, so this room is lit. So
Right
what you
on.
see in this room, that giant X is a massive statue with it's this statue of what looks like a human gentleman with a beard who's standing kind of like this. He's got a one palm open, and then he seems to have a wand in his hand and is pointing at it. Each of those squares is a massive pillar that rises all the way up to the ceiling. You notice that on each pillar is a runic inscription of sorts. Each one different than the last. DeFinkle, make me an Arcana check.
He also had detect magic up still, I think.
He does. He
Yep.
does indeed.
Oh,
You have no clue what those are. In
can I
fact,
not?
you think that they might be some kind of celestial runes.
Can a non-magic user make an Arcana check? Just
Not in
cause.
this situation.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah, absolutely. In this case, this is specifically you have to have been schooled in
Now,
magic.
can I make a history check on the mage in the middle?
Yeah, go ahead and give it a shot.
Can I use system in that?
You could try yourself.
Try
but-
yourself.
Come on, buddy. Remember as best as you can.
I do. The moment when you're rolling better on checks that don't even make sense for a rogue.
You can't quite put a name to it, but you have definitely seen this man's face before. Looking at it, it looks oddly familiar. You kind of go over in your head everything that you've learned. You recognize him as some kind of spellcaster, but the name escapes you entirely.
DeFinkle, you don't have to spell magic, do you?
No. It's a little bit above my pay grade.
You get paid?
Well, we're getting paid right now, right?
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter stealth along the wall. And actually, before I do the stealth,
Hold on, real quick. I forgot to mention, right here on the map, that area is another door.
okay,
All right,
before
So, hold on.
wait a minute. This is guys, this might be a puzzle of some sorts. Actually, can I stealth around the outer wall on the left, like the left wall here?
Sure.
Over this one. I'm gonna try to sneak around it.
Okay.
Like holding really, really close to. Oh God.
So we have
I'm
a
gonna-
rogue who knows more about history than stealthing and detecting traps.
What is this right here?
That's a
you're
doorway.
fired.
That's another doorway.
All right. So
Okay.
Which way did we
walk-
come from?
So
we came
I'm gonna
from
go.
this way.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go
can't-
over here. Actually, no. Before I go along the wall, I'm gonna I'm gonna look for a trap. See if I see.
We're right here.
Yeah,
Because
Okay.
that worked out so well last time.
it did the second time. So investigation, right? For looking
Yeah.
for a trap.
Yes.
Oh, good God!
All right. So I'm gonna.
This room looks clean to you. No traps here. Certainly no traps.
Certainly no traps. I'm gonna.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna come around over here. I think I'm just gonna be like right here, and I'm just gonna look around.
Wait, where did you go?
I'm going to be right here on this side, on this end of the room.
Yeah.
Because if you're over here, I guess
Yeah.
I'll be like right over here.
Yeah. So I like I said, I'm hugging the wall and I'm going over towards that doorway.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna stay over here. That's
Actually,
it.
you know what? Just to make this easier on you, I'm gonna actually do this.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna put mine right here,
Sure. Go ahead.
right there.
I'm going
Okay.
to
Yeah,
send
I'm over here,
send my bat into the room as well.
and actually, I'm going to investigate the door. Is there a door or is it a doorway?
It is a door.
Okay, I'm gonna
An actual
investigate the
wooden
door.
door.
I'm gonna
Okay.
investigate the door.
Natural one.
Please.
It's my superpower, man. It's my superpower. Tell them
Like
to roll low.
the
and then they do.
secondary rolls are the best. Like, look at these. They're stacked.
Just ask my wife. Anytime I look over my players and go, fail, they do every time.
Can
It's
you
weird.
say pass?
No, I didn't say pass.
Nala, can you open this door, please?
I walk up close to where the door is at, like kind of next to him, and I immediately try to open the door real quick, put my hand on his back, and push his ass into the room.
Can I make a dexterity check to avoid that?
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Nala, make an athletics check.
I'm going to have my bat come over here.
24.
Oh, good God! What's with the rolls?
I don't think he beats my 24 with his 15.
I don't think he does either. Can you
I have a 7. I have a +7 on the frickin'
Tyler,
stat, and it's just.
I think you're gonna have
Say
to
hi.
re-roll another character.
I guess I'm forced through the doorway. I'm gonna die.
I send my bat into over
If
here.
I die, give me a health potion.
All right, you fly into the room and immediately burst into flames. Cool. No, you fall into a hallway.
Oh. Thank
There's a hallway.
Christ. Okay. So, that's a hallway. And what I'm gonna do is where he is right there, I'm gonna move over there before I'm gonna stand up and be like, oh, I guess someone needed to go in there. I walk back over here. I peek over the ledge, right? Because I know that there is a doorway over here. I peek over the ledge and see if I see like a sliding mechanism or some sort. See if there's something there along the wall.
A sliding mechanism?
Like a something that would pop out.
Pulling out a bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing that you see.
Okay.
How far away is that the door over there?
That door over there, that ledge itself is about 30 feet across. The door is about another 10 feet past. That's not that part right there. This part right here. Is
How
not
deep
fully to
is
scale.
the hole?
You have no idea.
Oh, good God. Okay. Yeah.
I can find out.
What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go through that doorway on the left side.
I'm gonna push the rogue in the pit so we can find out how deep it is.
All right.
Push the rogue right.
Can I? See, I have a feeling like these pillars are for something, so we can get across. So I guess I'll check them out more, like around the statue. I'll walk around the statue. I'll just check everything out.
All right.
So,
Oh, I see what she's freaking out about. Give me a moment while you guys are doing that. She wants to go to bed.
so should I just make an investigation check?
In this case, I'm gonna say you don't need to. You've got time to take a look at these. Yeah, you see these are mostly just stone pillars, circular, totally circular in nature, but with a cubic base to them that rise all the way up to the top. Each of them seems to have some kind of runic symbol inscribed into them. Each one, however, is different.
Okay.
Well, oops.
What is
We don't know what language they're. Well, they are. Okay, so,
I'm sorry. What is what?
What does my bat see?
Where is your bat?
He's through the door.
On the
He's
other side.
by the door. Yeah.
Oh, he's over there.
Mhm.
So okay,
The
so
camera.
your bat, as soon as it begins to fly over the chasm, you notice it rise and it flaps its wings as hard as it can, but it seems there's some kind of updraft coming from the pits, and it cannot fly over it.
Oh, okay.
So the statue and the runes must have something to do to turn off the airflow. Actually, would I have felt the airflow when I looked over?
You did not.
Oh, what? Okay.
Okay, so
Remember-
I'll have a closer look at this statue as well.
Okay.
What is this wizard dressed like?
He's got very, very fine robes, with a hood just slightly up over his head. Very similar to words to that to the profile picture of DeFinkle. Very similar to that. He's got a wand in his hand that is pointing straight ahead, and his other hand is open, palm up.
Which direction is he pointing? Is he pointing
Yeah.
towards the doorway, or is he pointing towards
He
the
is.
wall?
He is pointing towards the pit. He is pointing between these two pillars right here. You also notice that the pedestal that he's on is very rounded, and you have a feeling that it could move.
Ruh-roh.
All right. Could I?
Not in this doorway. Yeah,
Who has the most hit points?
Nala. That's why I'm putting him first.
Alright, I'm flying my bat the hell out of there, and
Nala, you should be
unsummoning
on
it.
this side, pushing it. I guess this way. I guess I don't know. Something.
I guess I'm unsummoning the bat.
What way do we want to push this?
I guess
Whichever way
towards
it'll
the
go.
pit.
Yeah, towards
yeah.
the pit.
It's pointing towards the pit. He's saying
Yeah,
it can
push towards the
rotate,
pit.
not move towards the pit.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, does it rotate?
It rotates.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the dumb one, and I'm the one who caught that.
Point it maybe towards one of the pillars.
Hi, Bob.
All right. Any particular pillar or just towards
Let's
the
do
one
it
to
this
your right.
Do this one. Yeah, or to your right. That works.
The
too.
one to my right. All right. So I grab it and I move it. I turn it towards the one to my right.
Okay. As soon as it settles and the wand points towards the pillar, you can see the wand glow for a brief moment before a beam fires off and slams into the pillar. And it is now fully connected to the runic symbol on the pillar. Which sorry, someone started yelling and I freaked out. It shoots out and slams towards the pillar, and the runic symbol itself begins to glow. And the hand that is outstretched on the statue, this bright circular light begins to emanate from it.
Okay.
So-
No. Let's just
Keep
keep
going
rotating.
or
Yeah, just keep
Do I
rotating.
get another?
go right
Do I get
again.
another shot at Arcana on this? Since
Sure, give it
I'm
a shot.
Detecting magic.
Did you see the message I sent you, Brock?
Oh, hold on.
I seen that too.
It's
the way.
probably covered in investigation checks, failed investigation checks by the rogue. So
Oh, okay.
I did
Oh.
not.
Oh. Oh Christ. Oh, that's cool.
What exactly were you trying to do?
I don't know. Just I was, just
You
perceiving the room.
realize- You realize those were both natural 20s, right?
Yeah, I know. Mike.
And
Actually,
you-
okay. I was in the hallway.
Okay.
What is in there?
Darkness.
walls.
I have dark vision.
Walls that stretch out farther than your dark vision does.
All right, as
uh,
everyone's standing there, I just rotate the statue to the right again.
Okay. To this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. The beam shuts off. The statue rotates. It hits the next one, and the beam again fires off towards the wall. And once again, the outstretched arm begins to glow with that radiant light.
Are they?
It's almost got a circle in the palm, and you can see the light actually radiating upwards from the palm.
Are they different colors?
No, they are not.
Okay. So can I? This is probably dangerous, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Can I climb up to see if the hand is higher than all of us? We can't. We can just see the light. So I would just try and climb up to the hand to see if I can see anything inside the palm.
You do not see anything there, but you do see almost like an indent, just a very slight indent, and this light that is just radiating upward from the hand.
Okay. No, I guess.
Is the first statue still glowing?
No, it is not. Once the statue is moved, the pillar stopped glowing.
All right. So I guess
Okay.
we should just keep turning it.
So
until it
when the
does-
statue turned, it stopped glowing on those pillars.
yeah, the beam stopped like pointing outwards.
So do I have an idea of how long these hallways are? This hallway.
Oh, it's longer than your dark vision. So how long is your dark vision?
60
60.
feet.
More than 60.
Actually, DeFingle, do you have light or the spell?
No.
Wait a minute.
I've never had the need since I have dark vision. And
Oh, I have a lantern.
Falfair, did you get off the statue?
Yeah, I'll climb down. There's no point for me being up there.
I can
Okay,
light
as soon
the
as
lantern.
as soon as he gets down, I immediately turn the statue again one more time to the right
Okay.
to point
It
at
does
that
the-
one.
That's back the way you came.
No, I was here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going back towards
And
him.
then-
Okay.
Then
and then we
to
did
there,
this one, and now we're doing
and
this
now I'm doing the third one there.
Okay.
Oh.
The exact same thing happens. Beam stops. The wand lines up with the statue. It fires off that beam, and the hand begins to glow.
Actually, well, Tristan,
Now to the-
while they're doing
now to the
that,
last
I light a candle. Because I have 5 candles, so I'm gonna light one of those candles. Actually, what's the range of a candle for light?
I believe it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay. Yeah, I light a candle.
These pillars gotta be something.
And what I'm gonna do while that candle is lit, I'm gonna make sure that it's burning well, and I'm gonna lightly roll it down the hallway.
Okay. The hallway just continues on as far as you can see.
Okay.
So instead
which,
of going the way I was, I'm gonna start turning the statue the other way now.
So which one is it pointing at?
Is pointing at this one currently.
Okay, so then I want to move up to the edge of the pit, and I can't feel the draft even if I lean over. Shit. It's gotta do something.
You said that you can't feel the draft, right?
Yeah.
Humans
you can't.
feel it, but bats can? Or no?
You're not sure. You just know that the bat seemed to be affected by something like that and couldn't make it over the pit.
So
Actually, okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave the candle down there because I'm not gonna risk the thing of getting hit by a trap. So let's see.
So could we send out the bat again? I would probably go to Delfinkel and be like, send your bat out across the chasm again to see if the updraft went away. Okay.
I like how first puzzle we're getting stumped.
Yeah. And the bat's not going anywhere. That's cool.
Okay. So wait. So he's not moving the bat? DeFinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess he's not there. Wait, are you there, Brock?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, you go. Put your bat back over.
Yeah.
See if the bat can feel the updraft again. Because for something's causing where it's only him.
Oh. So you think it's
Because if the statue's not pointing at the pillar, maybe, or if it's pointing at one of the pillars, maybe it turns off the updraft, or...
And the Arcana found nothing, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So does the bat feel the updraft again?
It does, and in fact, this time it seems to be affected by it a little bit more, even.
Ah.
How wide is
Can I
this gap?
make an intelligence check to see why
30
that might
feet.
be?
Sure, give it a shot.
The chasm is 30 feet wide, by the way.
Yes, it is.
all right? Here's what I do. I unsummon my bat, and then
Oh.
summoning back across on the other side since I can summon him at 30 feet.
Dang.
Okay.
That means you're gonna have to remove gold for that then.
No, it's
No,
You can tip-
that's yeah.
Oh,
that's
you can
different.
summon it and bring it back whenever you. Oh, okay.
Okay. Indeed, your bat does appear on the other side of the cave. He flies over past the door. You kind of stop and close your eyes to see what he sees. And for a moment, you're extremely stumped because as soon as he passes through that door, he doesn't see or hear anything.
Ooh. That might be,
there's powerful magics protecting this place.
Yeah, because the hallways are infinite.
Well, turning this damn statue ain't doing anything, so I think we should go down one of the tunnels.
So I asked for my back.
How far did I roll that candle?
Probably a good 100 feet.
And I passed that. I've seen 160 feet down those tunnels. Then that one of those tunnels.
I walk up to this door over here, and I open it and immediately move out of the way.
Okay. The statue.
Yeah.
Is it still? Are you keeping it pointed towards the runes?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. You open the door. You jump back. Nothing seems to happen.
I look into the door.
All right. You see a lot of darkness.
It's really dark down here.
All right, so we have to solve this.
Actually,
riddled.
can I see if I can see something with the statue again? Maybe just check it.
Sure.
Like make like a perception check. See what's going on.
Give it a shot.
Nope.
Okay.
Someone else needs to roll for this guy.
All right.
yeah.
I'll do a
Runes.
perception.
What
check.
language is it?
I'll
Okay.
We turn
try.
the statue
I'm gonna
which
try
way?
this.
Clockwise?
Yeah.
We need to turn it counterclockwise. is what happened.
Actually, yeah, because it did get stronger.
Falfir.
Yes.
Hold
The
on.
ranger who lives out in the woods
Lachek, stop.
doesn't and doesn't know anything about magic.
This is not good, man. Like most of us have seen Critical Role. I am Will Wheatoning it right now.
All right.
I need some sage badly.
So, what do I see?
Big old bag of dicks.
You see dick butt.
Dick butt.
He's actually under the hand of the statue.
Okay. Ah. Okay. And that's okay. So that's what I realized. Okay. So I want to take a look around the room to see if there's anything out of place or anything that can be picked up, or I'm going to do that.
Nothing that you see here.
Okay. So then I'm going to tell Nala,
Yeah.
point the statue one of the pillars.
It's at the one of the pillars.
Is that one of the pillars? So then I'm going to climb back up into the hand.
Okay.
And this is probably dangerous. Okay. I'm going to step onto the hand.
Okay.
Step into the light. That's what I do.
All right.
You take 10,000 damage.
You take 36 d6 worth of
Oh
damage.
god, battle music.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
brave. Of some specter. Oh god. Good Jesus.
Oh.
No. Why?
What did I do?
Why ghostly
All right.
creatures?
No, it's not really that big. All right. You see, as you do this, there's this immediate flash of light. As you turn behind you, standing in front of the door now, all the doors in the place immediately slam shut, except for the one on the far end, behind the pit. You see this brilliant flash of light as this
So
portal
I'm
appears, and this
standing
creature
here.
immediately steps out of it.
Oh man. I don't have that one. I got this one.
Can we go ahead and roll initiative while you're doing that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't like this.
All right. So you see this huge bipedal creature. This thing is, yeah, okay. This thing is probably about 8 feet tall. It's the same size as you are, actually, Nala. It
Perfect.
This thing's about 9 feet tall. It's covered head to toe in insanely sharp spikes. It's got a huge spiked tail. It's green. It's humanoid-ish with huge pointed ears, slanted eyes, a huge mouthful full of fangs. It is black and green all over, except for its stomach and chest, which are a pale white color. You can see 4 claws peeking out of its hands, as well as its feet. It turns towards you, snarls. And you guys want to end it there for the night?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Probably the best idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Alright.
Good
Okay.
God.
We'll be back next week.
Everybody, you all earned